In this video, we're going to focus in the dash area of this Adventure 35F floor plan. And we're going to really focus on what I think is the focal point of the dash, and that's the radio. And calling it a radio anymore is kind of a misnomer. These are, infotainment systems these days, basically. In all of our Class A gas motorhomes, we put in a premium brand Sony radio. And this is a 9-inch screen model that we have in our Adventures that you're seeing right here. And like all radios, obviously you can play your AM, FM music. If you have a smartphone these days, you can easily Bluetooth your music to the system. But I want to focus on one key feature I think is very helpful in any vehicle, especially in a motorhome, and that's either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. I have an iPhone, so I'm going to demonstrate the Apple CarPlay. And the way you can interface with the system in our coaches basically is if you just have your charging cable with your USB, we give a very convenient port right here to plug into. See, it automatically comes up as soon as I plug it in. And now I'm using Apple CarPlay. And what that is basically it turns your screen into basically like your phone, okay? And you can use, so now you can put your phone down for all intents and purposes and not have to pick it up for any reason. So you can see here what's showing is the compatible apps that you have on your phone that are shown here on the screen, things like your phone, your music. You have your iMaps, which is very useful for navigation, obviously. So you have all these apps here and you can kind of scroll across, and there's obviously on my phone I have XM radio, some various other apps basically there. But really the great thing again is, when you're driving, you don't want to be distracted and being safe. That's using this Apple CarPlay, because all of these apps typically, whether it's your phone here or your texting or maps, are all voice activated, okay? Just using Siri basically and telling Siri what you want to do or where to navigate to. Just giving her a simple command, she will do it because it's listening through your phone. Texting, if you want to send a text or answer a text, it can easily be done by voice activation again, and even making a phone call. So I encourage you to get familiar with Apple CarPlay if you're not using it right now. There's lots of videos online as far as using Apple CarPlay, but again, it's something I use a lot, and I would encourage everyone to get familiar with it and use it. It's a great feature, and it's a great way to be safe while you're driving.